Hello everyone, it's Colin with the Knox County Fire Bureau, and in today's Go See It, I'm at, of all places, Concord Marina in West Knox County. And today we're going to meet with Officer Jeff Roberson with the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, and he's going to talk to us all about open water safety and enjoying our boats on Tennessee's waterways. So let's go see what we can find out.
Hello, I'm Officer Roberson with TWRA. I want to remind you when you're around the water to wear a life jacket. It floats, you don't. If you're looking to select a life jacket for yourself or a loved one, make sure it has this U.S. Coast Guard approved label. It is a life-saving device. Look for the weight and chest size, so if you have a small child or a large adult, that fits the intended wear. Some of the things you want to look for before departing on your voyage for the day is make sure there's enough life jackets for each person on board. Verify that those are in good and serviceable condition. All the buckles work, there's no rips or tears. If the occupant is under the age of 13, they have to wear their life jacket all the time. Some other things you can look for are verify your fire extinguisher is in good and serviceable condition. There's no dirt daubers, the pin's in. If it has a gauge, that it shows that it's charged and ready to go. There's a different type of life jacket we look for. It's called the throwable versus the wearables like I'm wearing. These are designed if someone falls overboard, you can throw it to them. If someone does fall off your dock or off your boat, there's a rescue action. We call it reach, throw, row, and go. So remember, reach, throw, row, and go in that order. If they fall off and they need assistance, reach out for them with your hand or a fishing rod or maybe a boat paddle. If you can't reach them, then throw something that floats to them, like a life jacket. If you can't throw something to them, row to them. And as a last resort, you want to enter the water to save someone that's potentially drowning. Another piece of safety equipment you want to verify is working is your kill switch. If you pull on that cord before you leave the dock, it should shut your motor off. If you notice you don't hear my motor running anymore. If you're on a jet ski, you're required to wear those, the operator is. On a larger boat, you're not required, but it's a very good idea to wear that if you're operating the boat at all times. If you plan on boating at night, you want to verify that your lights work long before they're necessary to have on. You need lighting between sunset and sunrise, so check those at the dock, verify that they're working before you leave. Before you launch for the day, you want to locate your boat's capacity plate. The capacity plate will contain information on the amount of people and or the weight that you can have on your boat. So you want to take into account if you have coolers or fishing gear, the dog, hunting gear, anything you put in that boat takes away from the capacity. You want to verify that you're not overloading your boat before you head out. After you enter the waterway, there's some signs and navigational aids to help you navigate through your day. One of those being a no wake sign. So anytime you see that, you need to be at a slow or an idle speed, and that's there to protect either a boat ramp where people are loading and unloading boats or a marina in this case. You may see navigational buoys, other informational buoys. You need to know what those are and what those mean before you enter the water. Some things to remember while you're fueling your vessel on the water is make sure you turn your boat off and all electrical devices before you fuel. After fueling, you want to turn your blower on if your boat's equipped with it and run that blower for at least 3 minutes before starting the vessel. This will clear out any gas fumes that may be trapped inside the hull. If you're fueling a jet ski, you need to take the seat off after fueling and verify there's no fuel leaks by sight and smell. If you smell fuel, don't start the boat. You want to familiarize yourself with the vessel you're operating before entering the water also. For instance, jet skis require all operators and passengers to wear a life jacket at all times regardless of age. Familiarize yourself with the waterway as well. Know ahead of time where those shallow spots are, where the channel is, so you don't run into an issue or an accident while on the water. All the topics we've covered today, as well as others, are on our website at tnwlife.org. You can click on the Boaters tab and find more information. You can also take one of our free boater safety courses. And if you're born after January 1st of 1989, you're required by law to complete this course and test before operating a vessel. Again, you're going to raise one leg, either leg, approximately 6 inches off the ground. It'll look just like this, with your toe pointed out. While doing that, you count in the following manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on. Count it loud for me.
2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009.
One thing to remember when you're on the lake is alcohol and boating don't mix. We want you to have that designated driver. If you're impaired to the level of 0.08 or greater, just like on the land, on the boat, you'll be arrested and prosecuted for boating under the influence. On the water, 1 drink is equal to 3 on land. There's things such as environmental stressors that compound the effects of alcohol while you're on the lake. So remember to always have that designated driver. If you do find yourself in some type of incident or accident, if it's an emergency, call 911 and local authorities such as us or the Sheriff's Department will respond. If it's a non-emergency, call one of the non-emergency numbers and report that, and we will respond as well. You can also use Marine Radio Channel 16, and we will respond to that, or the Coast Guard will speak to you and work you through the proper steps.